How's it going, Databyte? Says no data here, and welcome back to another episode of Roblox Assassin, featuring your favorite not purple man, apparently, because I'm not purple at the moment. Because, you know, Roblox is doing that thing again. Kind of just does that automatic. Alright, this guy reset and it actually worked out well for him, so I'm going to do that. And hopefully I become a purple man. Can I be a purple? Yeah, alright, there we go. I guess that works for some reason, so I'm a purple man now. Alright guys, let's destroy some noobs. Alright, is there actual lag here? Alright, no, we're fine, we're fine. Let's destroy a noob. Haha, you're a noob. Get it? Because you had the noob skin and I killed you. So, you're a noob and I killed you, and it's funny. And this guy right here is wearing the assassin shirt. I remember when that was like on sale, like in real life, and he killed me. So, that doesn't help. But I remember this shirt, this design, it was made by Fallen Ghoul. It was on sale in real life, and I bought it in real life as a hoodie, which is pretty cool. So yeah, pretty cool. And honestly, I hope that apparel, I hope that comes back. Hope it comes back on sale, because it was a limited time offer. So God forbid I lose that hoodie, it's going to be lost forever, because you can't buy it ever again. I'm pretty sure on the Discord they actually suggested that idea of bringing that back for a little while, and I think there was a assassin coffee mug. I think that was a thing. That's not really that good, honestly, because like I feel like a lot of people who play assassin don't really drink coffee. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying that, because I doubt there's much of a correlation, but a coffee mug for assassin honestly seems kind of weird. But I would have bought it if I drink coffee, but I don't actually drink coffee. And yeah, I never had coffee before in my life. Don't ask how I'm alive, because I don't know the answer to that. Anyway, while we are all impatiently waiting for this summer update, we're actually going to do a trading video, alright? We're doing a trading video just exclusively for trades, because I know you guys like these types of videos. It kind of shows the realistic trades, like what trades are good and what trades are bad. And it's really useful, and I haven't made one of these trading videos in a long time, so why not make a trading video? So guys, if you are excited for this juicy trading video in Assassin, then be sure to drop a like on this video, guys. Helps out a whole lot. And guys, if you are new, be sure to subscribe to the channel, because once we hit 50,000 subs, we're going to be giving away a free legend hammer. So be sure to subscribe, and you might win that glorious hammer. And this guy is going to get a glorious Seraph to the face. There's a bit of lag here. I'm noticing there's a bit of lag here, and that's kind of annoying, but we're going to adapt to that. Anyway, with that 5-kill win under our belt, we're going to begin some trades. So let me actually turn on the trades. That's actually kind of important. I herefore admit I'm targeting data. Well, joke's on you. I'm not going to be playing the game much anymore, because I'm going to be trading. So looking at inventories right off the bat, we have a nice Lord Sinister, which is probably a pretty good knife to get at this point. 13 exotics. Also, it's going to be pretty high in demand during the Halloween event, so I feel like that's going to be very useful. So getting another Lord Sinister could be nice, but I already have, how many do I have? I have 14. That's like the most out of any tier 3. Yeah, 14 Lord Sinisters, pretty good. Pretty good, indeed. So, I could get another one. I don't think it's necessary to get another one, but I could. We go here. Fang, that's pretty nice. Behemoth, that's probably going to drop in value. Spring Saber is awesome. That's like 21 at this point. It's gone up a lot recently, so that is good. Some mythics, alright. Nice. Anything here? We have some nice tier 2s. Not a lot of tier 3s, but definitely some good tier 2s and some solid bundles to get. This guy here is very wealthy. A lot of elementals and quite a bit of tier 3s. A Holiday Saber, that is nice. I'd say a Holiday Saber is a little bit overpriced, in my opinion, but it is quite a bit, so that could be something to trade for. Nothing interesting here. I kind of wish Dark Crystal was tradable, honestly. I feel like it should have some value. You know, it was a code exotic, so I feel like you should be able to trade it, but that's just my opinion. And a Glorious Champion Axe. Very nice, but you really can't trade for that, so not really helping. An Elegant Blade. I could really go for another Elegant Blade, but they are so freaking expensive. I don't even know where I would start with trading for an Elegant Blade. So it would be very cash money me to get another Holiday Saber, and probably the way to do that is to trade a Krampus and probably a little bit more for Holiday Saber, maybe like a Seraph or a Dark Horse, because again, Holiday Saber is surprisingly overpriced. So you do have to pay quite a bit to actually get the Holiday Saber, like a lot more than just Krampus. You have to give a lot more to get a Holiday Saber. But I do want another one. I'm pretty low on them. I have 3 of them, and I have like 11 of the other Sabers, as you can see here. So pretty low on the Holiday Sabers, and I have like 7 Skeleton Kings. So yeah, I'm going to try to get some Holiday Sabers. This guy has 2, so I feel like that's pretty convenient. Hopefully I can trade like a Krampus and maybe get something nice. So I'm going to give like a Krampus and a Dark Horse. Hopefully he is down for this trade. This is equal by the valueless standards, and he declined it. Alright, not very helpful, but it's a start. You know, he gave it immediately, like he offered it immediately, so that tells me that he is willing to trade his Holiday Saber. He's willing to do that, but he wants a bit more out of it. Any other offers? I could give like a bunch of mythics, but I feel like he has a lot of those. Like I could give like a Dreamwalker and like a Rainbow Seer, and that would technically be equal. I mean, you declined the Krampus trade, buddy. You declined that. That was a better offer than what I'm offering you right now, but you declined it. So now we have to think of something else to trade you, unless you actually want the Krampus. Okay. I can't do any more dreams or myth. Then why did you decline the Krampus trade? Work with me here, man. Could I offer on Corrupted? Alright, well, while this guy is thinking, I guess you can do that. Now, yes, this is 25 exotic value, which at the moment that is equal to a Corrupted Axe. Do we actually want these, though? The problem is I have a lot of Electro Saws. First of all, that's one thing. I have a lot of Electro Saws. I have 12 of them, which is pretty insane. I don't have a lot of electrons or neutrons, but the reason for that is they're pretty low in demand, so I feel like those aren't very useful. Another Neptune would be nice, but I feel like that's not entirely necessary. I mean, this is a Corrupted Axe we're talking about. Probably the oldest exotic ever that you can obtain. This is the oldest exotic, so it is worth quite a bit. It does look very nice, and you accepted the trade. I highly doubt you're going to give me those for free, so I'm really going to decline that offer. So I'm still trying to get the Holiday Saber from this guy. He wants Krampus, Lord Sinister, and Possessed Axe, which is just major overpay. Like, Krampus and Possessed Axe alone is already like 3 exotics overpay, which is definitely something I really don't want to do for a Holiday Saber. Now, understandably, he doesn't want another mythic like Dark Horse, so alternatively, we could give something like a tier 2. Preferably Electron. That's probably the way to go, because this is technically worth 6. So, best case scenario, we would trade Electron. If not, we could trade something like Electro Saw or Dragon Breath. Bassite and Flame Mace are options too, but those are kind of higher in demand, so we're going to try to avoid trading those. We have a new guy here, Chicken Tenders. He has a competitive blade, which I don't really want to trade for because, you know, you can just get in a competitive season. And again, we have an Elegant Blade. I just don't know where to start with these Elegant Blades. Like, 68 exotics is insane, especially when Skeleton King is like 30 now. Like, that's actually insane. I don't even know where I would start with an Elegant Blade. Honestly, Elegant Blade is like so freaking expensive these days. That's probably going to be the 100,000 sub giveaway. Just gonna put that out there. I'm planning for it to be Elegant Blade. You know, kind of thinking in the long term, if we get the 100,000 subscriber milestone, I'm probably going to give away a free Elegant Blade, but that's just a consideration. We'll see what happens. Could be earlier. Who knows? Data, I'm OP Holiday Saber. I really don't want to trade another Holiday Saber, but I'll take a look at it. A Spring Saber, that's nice. We do have a lot of them, though. And we have some Mythics. Fang's probably going to be constant, honestly. Like 7, that seems like it makes sense for Fang. This is probably going to go down in value, which we probably don't want. MLG, I think that's like 1 exotic. Maybe more? Not quite sure. But yeah, this is like 40 plus, but again, Behemoth is probably going to drop. Realistically, it's going to drop. KU here is offering a Lord Sinister. Again, 13 exotics, pretty valuable. So hopefully I can give like a Mythic and something worth 3. Fairy Axe. Where is Fairy Axe? I need to find it. Fairy Axe. 13. That's equal. That's pretty equal. I could give another exotic, because, you know, Halloween Spirit. Oh, he's giving more. Alright. This probably adds up to, I guess, this adds like 6 exotics of value. Alright, 7 exotic. I could give like a Fang for that, plus Fang. You want a Fang for that? Please, a Saber. That's a possibility. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is like 20, so you could give a Spring Saber if you're in the Halloween spirit and you really want Lord Sinister. I'm not personally going to do it because I have a lot of Lord Sinisters and a lot of Pumpkin Kings, so it wouldn't be that useful to me. But if you do want these Halloween knives, that would be a decent trade. You might lose a little bit of value, but again, Lord Sinister is going up in demand for Halloween, so maybe it could go up in demand where it could go up in value, and it could be an equal trade for Spring Saber. But I do feel like Spring Saber is better in the long run, and considering I have a lot of these, probably not the trade to go. Dude, I'm still not a purple man. Dude, can I be a purple man? How long is this going to last? Like, actually, there we go, finally. Can we just stay purple for like one episode of Assassin? Okay, but not much is happening here, so we're going to go to another server and hopefully find some more trades. So here we go. This is a classic server, so naturally there's not a lot. There are quite a few exotics. We did see a ruby, so that could be helpful for crafting Demon Heart. But I do have like 3 at the moment, and yeah, not much here. Let's move out. Let's go somewhere else. Oh boy, look at this beautiful purple man here. Look at him. What a great man right here. I see you. So again, we have some pretty good inventory, so that could give us some nice options. You are going to die, sir. Thank you. The purple man has Behemoth, so that could be useful. I have quite a bit of Behemoths, though, so a Wrath would be nice. I don't really have a Wrath, so I could give, like, a Wind Elemental. Nah, I wouldn't give much, honestly, because it will go down in value, so I'm probably not going to give too much. So the purple man is offering Behemoth. Again, I really don't want to offer too much for Behemoth. It's like Spider in the Elite case. You know how that dropped in value a bunch from like 13 to 5? Kind of the same thing with Behemoth. And Behemoth has higher chances of being unboxed, so I feel like it's going to be a lot less than 12 in the future. So probably the way to go, you know, you don't want to give too little. So I feel like Fang is a good middle ground. Like, it's new, but it's not too valuable. This guy's also offering Hazard and Bunny, so I could give like Sunstain for that. Possibly? No? I don't know. Any end of the trade, which is not very useful. Also, this guy is a Pokemon. He's literally Greninja. That's cool. Alright, so I joined yet another server. There is a Wrath here, which I would like, but he's freaking AFK botting, so that's not helpful. Is anyone here alive? Hello? Hello? Hi? Are you here? Alright, Space Core wants a trade, offering a Wrath. So I could offer a Behemoth. That is an option. I'm a little hesitant about that, though. And the reason I'm hesitant about that is I feel like Wrath is just easier to get. Because, like, you can craft Wrath and unbox it. You can craft Wrath and you can unbox it. But you can only unbox Behemoth. So I feel like in the long run, I feel like Behemoth is going to be more rare. But Wrath is actually better at the moment. So, I don't know. I don't know why that is. You have a lot of dreams. Why not one of those? I mean, fair enough, but, you know, Cosmic Eye, you know, you take Cosmic Eye, you put 2 exotics and you get Demon Heart. That's the worst dream. And that's already kind of better than Behemoth in the long run. Alright, we're clearly not going to make progress here because everyone's AFK body, so I guess we're going somewhere else. Oh, geez. This is a nice classic server. Wow. That's a... These are some pretty high levels for a classic server, gotta say. We could make some good trades. We have Master here. We could probably make some trades with him. So, let's see what there is. Master has a lot of tier 1. So, it's like, if you need a tier 1 to craft things, Master Chief has got your back. Except for Misfortunes. He only has 1 of those. Alright, Money Man wants to trade. He's given a Molten Core, which I think at the moment is 3. Which is pretty low for a competitive prize, to be fair. Especially if, like, one that was so short. Like, that was a really short season. So I'm not quite sure what to give. I feel like I should give at least a bundle. That's pretty fair. I'm going to give, like, Egg Beater. Nah, Egg Beater's pretty good. I'm going to give Azure. Yeah, Azure. Because I have a lot of those. Pretty rare. And I'm going to throw in an exotic. I'm going to throw in... Which exotic? we're gonna throw... Oh, he accepted it. Alright. Well, I mean, that's a good trade for me. Alright, yeah, I'll take it. Bundle Knife versus a competitive prize. Pretty easy question to answer. Kitty Cat also seems to want to trade Azure, 2 Protons, and Ice Lord. I did just trade away my Azure, so that's pretty ironic. Offering a lot of exotics. I'm guessing you want some kind of mythic. You said please. Alright, well that's not really helpful because I don't know what you want. Alright, answer not quite clear. I'm going to give a Steampunk. I feel like that is fair, and I have quite a bit of Steampunks. So I'm going to... Okay, that's a bit of a game changer. Alright, a Striker? That's it? I'll offer a Unicorn if you want to give a Striker. Okay. Do you not want a Steampunk? Is that a no on the Steampunk? Because you kind of just brought everything away and just put it back. So I don't know if that's a no or a yes or a maybe. Alright. Yeah, alright. You're taking everything off. Now we're offering Azure again. So I could give a lower Bundle Knife. Maybe like a... Ocean Blade? You want an Ocean Blade? I don't know. Alright, Ocean Blade for Azure. That's pretty good. Azure's a lot older than Ocean Blade. I feel like that is a pretty good deal. Darth Diggy also wants to trade Abyssal Spine and Striker. So for Striker, I'll give a Unicorn. That seems fair. I have 4 Unicorns and how many Strikers? Not a lot, I don't think. I have 1 Striker, so that makes sense. As for the Abyssal Spine, I'm not quite sure at the moment. Not quite sure. Do you want an Undead Lord? Because that's an idea. You can have an Undead Lord, you know, pretty good knife. Pretty high in demand, I suppose. You know, it's dark and edgy. No? Alright. Well, if you want to take the Abyssal Spine away and maybe just trade the Striker, that could be something. Anything that I want for Master, not quite sure. I could trade like a Bat Scythe for a Flame Mace. Because then he'd add equal amounts, though. I don't know if I want that, though. Nah, I don't want to trade a Bat Scythe for Flame Mace. That's probably not a good way to go at the moment. I mean, if you ask me, both of these knives are equal. So I try to keep an equal amount of these two. So, like, if I was Master right now, I would trade this Flame Mace for a Bat Scythe. Because then you'd have 3 of both of them, which is pretty good. Because some people want Bat Scythe, some people want Flame Mace. So you really want a balance of them for good trades. Now, if you have to have more than one, like my example right here, obviously, you know, we have like an odd number. We have like 11 of these in total together, Flame Mace and Bat Scythe. We have 11 of them. So I try to keep more Flame Maces because I feel like Flame Mace overall is just a little bit higher in demand. But yeah, overall, I try to keep an equal amount of those. So I guess that's advice from Master's Inventory, which I bet he's going to do in the future anyway. I really want to trade for Holiday Saber, but like Master already has Krampus and like... People are so stingy with their Holiday Sabers these days. Do I want another Bone Axe? I have 5 of them, so... I think there's like 8 at the moment, so I probably could get a decent deal. Not sure I would trade Master for it, though. We probably want something pretty good. I don't think I traded with you before, so give me an offer. That was a Candy Blade, and now it's gone. So that's not very helpful. Alright, Shadow. That's 1 exotic. Could go for that. It's kind of... high demand, sort of. Not really, but I could give like a Fairy. I feel like Shadow is higher demand than Fairy. So, oh, you already have Fairy. I'm sorry, forgive me. What else can I give? I could give like a Heroic Case exotic at this point because I feel like those are starting to go low in demand. Sort of, especially Hunter. I feel like people aren't going to want Hunter that much. Alright, you don't seem to want that trade, which is not good. So what I'm noticing here is this guy is Misfortune and Ruby. So I'm going to offer this guy Cosmic Eye and see what he wants to trade. I don't really want to trade Cosmic Eye because I only have 1 of them. But if he does give a good offer, then we could hopefully make some profits. And then I could unbox another Cosmic Eye. Who knows? And he's just giving Fang. I mean, alright. Smart. Equal trade. Indeed. Not going to do it though because I have 4 Fangs and only 1 Cosmic Eye. But, you know, good try. Good try. And let's try to get like 1 more like legitimate trade in. Honestly, we didn't do a lot of trades, but we did talk about quite a bit like regarding value and stuff and like what moves are good to make. I just didn't make those actual moves, but like we actually did talk about quite a bit and we did get into some insightful stuff and we talked about ways to get rich. So yeah. Anyway, while we're here, we might as well talk about Holiday Saber because I said it was overpriced. yeah, in my opinion, a little too pricey. Apparently Holiday Saber is now worth more than Skeleton King, which, I mean, I feel like Corrupted Axe should still be the best. The reason that Skeleton King did pass Corrupted Axe a while ago is because it was higher in demand. Like, I remember, I think it was when Tofu made a video about it. Like, Tofu made a video about getting Skeleton King, and then I remember it just skyrocketed in demand. Like, Tofu called it the best knife in the game, so it became the best knife in the entire game. So it just skyrocketed in demand. Everybody wanted it, and honestly, I don't see that with Holiday Saber. Like, I don't notice any significant change in demand with Holiday Saber. Obviously, it's high in demand because it's valuable, it's rare, so obviously it's high in demand. But it's not like super extremely high demand like Skeleton King was like a year ago. So I don't see a huge difference in the demand, or, you know, a noticeable demand for Holiday Saber. So I honestly don't know why it's worth more than Skeleton King, or even equal to Skeleton King. If you ask me, I feel like, I'm not trying to be biased here, but I feel like Skeleton King is still better. But that's just me. I'm not used to such valueless changes. Maybe in the future I'll say, okay, Holiday Saber is a lot better than Skeleton King. But at the moment I can't really agree with Holiday Saber being like the best exotic in the game. Better than Corrupted Axe. Better than Skeleton King. Elegant Blade makes sense because, like, you know, you can't get that in comp anymore. So that makes, you know, perfect logical sense. But Holiday Saber, not convinced that it should be the best yet. But hey, you know, we'll see what happens. And this guy here has a Magma, so I'm going to try to trade Earth Elemental for it. He's also giving me a comment, so I guess I'll give one in return. Do you want an orange? I don't know. That makes sense. Let's see if he accepts this trade. He did not. That sucks. Alright, final server. Just because I've been server jumping a lot, this will be the final server. So let's see if anybody wants to trade. Mr. Kill wants to trade a Unicorn. I wish it was a Striker. I really want to trade Unicorn for Striker just to keep those numbers balanced. I could give like a Heroic Case Exotic. I feel like that would be good because, you know, Unicorn is naturally a better exotic. And there we go. Honestly, that's a good trade for me. That's a good trade for me. You know, Heroic Case Exotics, they're good at the moment, but they're going to go down to 1. In all honesty, they're going to go down to 1. Unicorn, on the other hand, is a little bit better because you do have to put a little bit more elbow grease to actually get a Unicorn because you have to craft it. So it's a little bit harder. So, you know, that was a good trade. Honestly, that was a good trade in my opinion. Neptune. Neptune for Hunter? No thanks. That's definitely a bad trade. That's it for this video, guys. We didn't do a lot of trades actually, but we did go into some good discussions to do hypothetical good trades that I did not do. So you know what? That's good enough for me, and this video has been going on for a pretty long time, so I'm going to end off this episode. If you want more trading videos, let me know. Be like, hey, no data, I want more trading videos. I'll just be like, hey man, I got you. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all those other things that YouTube people do, and I will see you guys in the next video. Toodles!